السلام عليكم يا شباب، معاكم كابتن جاك من قناة بايرتس، والنهارده هنكمل لعبة اساسن كريد اوديسي. المرة اللي فاتت عرفنا مين هي كالت اوف كوزموس، انها طائفة هدفها ان الحرب تفضل مستمرة وانها بتحكم العالم اليوناني كله. كمان اكتشفنا ان اخونا عايش وهم غيروا اسمه، بدل ما هو اسمه اليكسيوس خلوه اسمه ديموس وبيستخدموه كأنه سلاح للطائفة. ف يلا بينا نروح نشوف فيديو النهارده، مش هطول عليكم اكتر من كده. يلا بينا. دلوقتي احنا فتح لنا أعضاء الطائفة، في منهم كام واحد أظن عرفناه يعني، أو هنجمع لسه عنهم معلومات مش عارف، فادينا هنكتشفهم مع بعض اهو. ده احنا عرفناه.
Cosmos demands to know the secrets hiding in the hearts of men, so I simply cut them open.
ما شاء الله، يعني دايما بيدوك حاجات ايبك كده حاجات ليجندري. ده لسه مش عارفينه.
Who needs democracy when Thrakmi rules the world?
في منهم ناس أعلى من الليفل بتاعنا.
What's one life worth without 1,000 others behind it?
Slaves understand you better when you carve your rules into the backs of their heads.
يعني هو معظمهم ليفلهم بيبتدي من 14 أو 13، فمعظمهم ليفلهم أعلى من ليفلي، فأظن احنا محتاجين إن احنا نعلي الليفل بتاعنا شوية.
The fight is only over when I am the last man left standing.
بس هي غريبة، يعني هي عرفتهم ازاي؟ يعني ما كانوا كلهم لابسين أقنعة.
Chaos is our greatest strength. The cult is nothing without me. Even the gods cower in my wake. Kneel or die.
واحد من الناس الأساسية أخونا دي مساوت.
I spent 20 years at sea, only to realize the cult was my home.
على ما أظن كده دول اللي احنا عارفين عنهم حاجات دلوقتي. دول على ما أظن في أدلة بقول لك Cultist is preparing for a battle in ميسرا. Help people nearby. يعني أظن احنا نقعد نكتشف بقى ايه أماكن الكالتس دول، هم يدينا هنتات عن أماكنهم. وأظن إن احنا عشان نوصل للي بعده لازم نقتل، يعني هي شبكة، نقتل الأولاني بعد كده التاني بعد كده التالت، يدينا معلومات عن الرابع والخامس وهكذا يعني. بس احنا أول حاجة لازم نوصل لأقل حاجة ليفل 14 عشان نبتدي نعرف نصطاد منهم ناس. احنا غلبنا الراجل ده على أظن دوت اللي ديموس قتله في الفيديو اللي فات، وده البينور اللي احنا قتلناه أصلا. واحد تعبان كده ملوش أي 30 لازمة. مش هنعرف نعمل تراك لأي واحد فيهم لسه دلوقتي، احنا ليفلنا قليل، فهنشوف المهمات الأساسية التانية دلوقتي. ما شاء الله ليفلات عالية، كل دي مهمات. فدي لسه قدام عليها شوية. ده شابتر أساسي يعني from the shadows، أظن ده اللي هو الشابتر بتاع الكولت. هنعمل تراك لأول مهمة، هي ليفل 13 بس احنا يعني مش مشكلة، احنا كده كده قريبين منه، فيلا بينا. شكلنا هنضطر نلعب شوية مهمات جانبية الأول علشان نوصل ونعرف نقتل الكالتست ونعلي الليفل بتاعنا الأول. يلا بينا. هي بعيدة ليه كده؟ ما انا مش عايز انده الحصان بتاعي وبتاع وبعد كده ايه نسيب الدنيا ونمشي، يعني بنسيبه ونمشي. نحب دايما ناخد اقصر طريق حتى لو بطيء شوية. مش عايز انزل الصراحة واقعد الف اللفة بتاعتهم دي. انا اظن نطلع الجبل ده وهننزل بعد كده ونكمل على طول يعني. يلا بينا. ايه يا عم كمية الجبال دي؟ استدعينا فوبس خلاص. انا اظن كده الجزء الصعب خلص خلاص. يلا يا صديقي. اوه واحدة واحدة. انا دايما بحب انط بيه انا لكن عليه الصراحة. انا بتشل يعني من حتة ان انا افضل ماشي امشي مع الطريق اللي هم محددينه في اللعبة. بيبقى طريق طويل ولافف كده، مش طريق مستقيم يعني. لازم تقعد تلف لفة كبيرة عشان توصل له. خلاص كفاية كده على فوبوس كده. وقعنا كتير الصراحة. ثانية مش عارف اهو في مية تحت. ايوه كده السريع.
Thermopylae. They say you can't walk this battlefield without getting blood on your toes.
هيرودوتوس.
If you close your eyes, you can hear them. Their final war cries, before every last one of those brave Spartans perished. Their voices were silenced that day, but their story will be sung for an eternity.
قول لي احنا ليه موجودين هنا؟
You didn't bring me here to talk about dead Spartans. What's on your mind, Herodotus?
The Battle of Thermopylae still echoes in our hearts, but to stand here is to feel it in your bones.
There's nothing here but ghosts. My concerns are with the living.
Hold out your spear.
My spear? What for?
I need to know something.
Herodotus!
I'm fine. I'm fine. The stories are true. That is the spear of Leonidas. The hero's blade.
Where were Sparta's allies?
The Spartans weren't alone in facing Xerxes and his hordes. Many from across the Greek world were armed and ready to fight alongside Leonidas and his 300. But when the mighty king looked into their eyes and saw fear, he sent them home.
That sounds like madness, not bravery.
It was foretold by the Pythia that Sparta would lose either its freedom or its king to the Persians. Leonidas made his choice.
What happened to Leonidas after the battle?
Xerxes was famous for honoring warriors who fought valiantly against the Persians. But Leonidas infuriated him so much, he cut off his head and impaled it on a pike. A bloody battle ensued, and his remains were reclaimed by the Spartans and buried here. Now, however, he rests where he belongs.
In Sparta. What happened to the traitor, Ephialtes?
King Xerxes paid him well, but treachery breeds treachery. A contract was put on his head, and he died as he lived. A coward.
You knew this would happen.
I didn't know, but I did suspect. There is a place I convinced myself was a dream. Until now. A peculiar structure on the island of Andros. Mysterious shapes carved in stone. Like nothing I've ever seen.
You want to sail to Andros so you can show me shapes?
In my travels, I heard whispers of an ancient civilization. A people who came before. Your spear and that place are connected.
You mentioned a people that came before. Who were they?
They were not gods, but they lived far longer than any mortal and were far more intelligent. I've seen carvings in caves, strange symbols that suggest it was this ancient civilization that created humankind and provided them with fire.
But Zeus blamed Prometheus.
Yes. Well, perhaps his eagle has been feasting on the wrong liver.
The spear awakened to you, Herodotus. I trust you.
You understand. I will do everything in my power to help you find your mother. I promise. But first, we must sail to the island of Andros.
I'll meet you at my ship.
Welcome aboard the Adrestia, Herodotus. Will you be traveling with us?
Only for a short trip. I have business to attend to in Athens.
Herodotus is helping me find my mother.
Seeking help from the gods has put Herodotus on your path, just like they put you on mine. They work in ways beyond our comprehension. But all we can do is follow their lead.
You could be right. Herodotus and I share enemies too.
Like in Pinor.
He was part of a very powerful group called the Cult of Cosmos that controls the Greek world through the Oracle.
انتوا لسه بتتخانقوا من ساعة ما انا مشيت.
Impossible! Apollo would not allow that!
Now they're looking for my mother. I need to find her before they do.
And I believe they will hurt others who oppose their views along the way.
By Nice! The Oracle lost corruption, and now this cult! Do we know who leads them?
I don't know for sure, but I think it might be my brother.
Your brother? By Zeus, your life is complicated!
Tell me.
But don't you worry. This cult of Cosmos now has 3 new enemies. And one of them fights like Athena and shits thunder like Zeus. We'll bring the wrath of the gods down upon them.
Is he always this positive?
Always. That's why I like him.
Poseidon, carry us to Athens.
First, we need to go to Andros.
To Andros, then. We're going to have to do some upgrades to my ship if we're sailing into war.
What do you mean?
Well, she's old, and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates!
يلا مين اول بايرتس هيموت على ايدي النهارده؟
Last battle we will have on the ship.
انتوا شايفين يعني ان انا افضل قاعد بجري كده بالسفينه لفتره تقريبا داخلين في دقيقتين ولا 3 ولسه ما وصلناش. فالموضوع زهق يعني. ولسه في 3000 متر قدامنا يعني 3 كيلو. ايوه يا سلام اخيرا شويه اكشن. هي القزون دي سفن القراصنه اللي هتبقى قدامنا. يا رب يكون ليفلها حنين زي الليفل بتاعنا كده. ولا مش ايوه يا ولاد الذين. لا 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 دول
But we need to stay out of range. The wind should not want.
Spear volley! Get ready to fire! Let's go!
One more hit to sink us.
هنموت. اجري شويه اهرب منهم لحد ما السفينه تتصلح. طبعا مش هيسيبونا في حالنا طبعا. السفينة تتصلح بس ونرجع نحط عليهم. انا داخل بقلب جامد وبتاع وداخل اخسر في الاخر. يا مالا ما بتخفش ليه؟ ما تخف يا ستي. خف بقى. احنا السفينة بتاعتنا مش هتتصلح النهارده. يا نهار اسود كام سفينة ورانا. مش كان السفينة مش عايزة تتصلح. بطيئة قوي. يا لهوي اخيرا. بتلاقي سفينتهم هم كمان بيتمكس. تعال نشوف لو في دخلة من هنا برضو احسن بدل ما نلف ونرجع. ينفع نخش من هنا يا عم، بس احنا ماشيين العكس. بفكر افكس يعني، انا ما بحبش الجو بتاع البحر ده. مش احسن حاجة فيها الصراحة. عايز تعمل اتاك وخلاص. ما السفينة بتاعتهم سريعة كده ليه؟ ولا احنا سفينتنا اللي بطيئة؟ مش عارف. طب تخبطنا ولا؟ يلا مش مهم، هنحاول نروح المهمة الأساسية بتاعتنا. فاكس شوية الناس دي. الصراحة أنا ما بحبش معارك السفن دي. فين الشغل بقى؟ تفضل قاعد كده بتاع سنة ولا 2 قبل ما توصل للمهمة بتاعتنا. يلا اخبطهم بقى. يلا مميز بس ايوه، عايزين نضربها في الويك بوينت بتاعتهم. الله الله ينور علينا يا شباب. نروح نتخانق معاهم شوية. الله ينور. نقتل الملك بتاعهم. زنقوني يا شباب. نرجع من فين بقى؟
What do you mean?
Well, she's old and perhaps not in the best condition.
You couldn't have said this before we set sail? Where in Poseidon's name are we going to get the supplies?
My father taught me that the sea takes, and we must do the same. Fortunately, there are plenty of pirate ships in these waters that we can board and take from.
What are we waiting for? Let's hunt some pirates. Enemies are close. Get ready.
Ah, safe again. The Adrestia lives to sail once more.
المرة اللي جاية الصراحة أنا ماليش مزاج ليكوا. مش ناقصة الصراحة يعني. اللي هيجي قدامي هموته، انما اروح لحد عشان اتخانق معاه لا. يعني في الغالب هنحاول نقتل ال3 سفن اللي قدام دول. شكرا على كده. هيشوفونا 4 ولا 5 يعني، معركة كبيرة يا شباب. هنموت هنموت.
Arrows infantry! The fire, brother! We are pulling up to that salvage!
اهرب اهرب. فاكس الصراحة مش وقتها. ما بحبش المعارك بتاعت السفينة دي. مش مزاجي الصراحة.
My mother told me that the Spartan army back at the Battle of the Mobile.
Why bring it back to us?
Leonidas?
لا ممكن نعمل شوية ابجريد للسفينة الأول، بعدين يبقى نشوف الحوار بتاع
Perhaps it's trying to guide you. Show you
بتاع المعارك بتاع السفن دي. لما السفينة تعبانة وبتاع وعايزنا نتخانق معاهم.
what you mean.
Can't really describe it. It's
فين الميناء بتاع المنطقة دي؟
woman's next move will be just before it happens.
Fascinating. This is just extraordinary. We are approaching the island of عنوا, Cassandra. Yes,
Oh, dumb
here
man.
we can see the tomb of the greatest Myrmidon, Achilles.
I was more excited by the fact that Andros exports some of the most expensive marble in the world.
Is this the place with the rumored ancient civilization ruins you were talking about?
It is. Look for a large gate.
أظن إن الانشنت سيفيلايزيشن دول هم اللي اتكلم عليهم هيرودوتوس لما كنا عند الأسد بتاع ليونيدس، اللي هو على كلامه يعني عليه إن هم خلقوا البشرية وبتاع مش عارف إيه. فين؟ فين؟ ده إيه ده؟
Here it is.
يلا بينا. الفيديو ده ما كانش فيه اي اكشن خالص. الفيديو ده فيديو تعبان. ايه ده؟ فين؟ خنزير ليفل 13 شغال يضربنا ويخبط فينا. هنموت على ايد خنزير في الاخر.
Is that a door? I've never seen anything like it before.
والله الناس صدقيني باب غريب قوي.
How do I get inside? I wonder if...
Who's there? Come out!
Hesitation only hastens.
The grave, I know, Mater.
Your form is improving. Your resolve is strong, but you're not taking action.
I was going to.
I know, but it's the moments in between that decide everything. Your turn.
Leonidas' spear.
You're old enough now. My father's spear holds a certain burden, but you're ready.
I felt something.
Huh?
The spear. It has magic.
Carries with it a long line of power. A bloodline of incredible heroes. The same blood within you and me and our family.
All of us?
Think of Leonidas. He had great courage, and he made a great sacrifice. You share his blood and the strength he possessed. We are able to feel certain things happening around us. That is our family's gift. But not everyone understands that. Some recognize the power we bear and want it only for themselves. They will try to take it from us.
I won't let them.
I know. You're a warrior. If we keep moving forward, always moving forward, we're untouchable. Storm's coming in.
And maybe we should move forward now.
Mother, I haven't forgotten you. By the gods, who built all this?
شكلنا لنا احنا بس هنعرف نخش في المكان ده عشان السبير بتاعنا هو المفتاح بتاعه.
How does a place like this exist?
مش عارف هنعمل فيه ايه الصراحة يعني. شايفين كبير قوي يعني.
How could I even explain this to someone like Marcos?
ماركوس ده عبيط، ده ما بيفهمش حاجة حتى. ده ما بيعرفش يعمل واين.
Something's glowing over there.
بتدينا هنتات واحنا ماشيين.
Forge activated. Synchronizing retransmission chronicity. Contact engaged.
Themos. The Forge.
I knew I let you stay in the Animus too long. Your vitals are crashing.
You don't understand. This confirms it. Cassandra didn't just have Isu technology. She had the means to improve it. Imagine how powerful the staff could be.
I admit, that could be an incredible find. But right now, I'm the doctor, and I take care of you. Now get some rest before you go back to Cassandra.
If you insist, but only because I've got work to do on the outside.
Please, just clear your head. The last thing we need is a cell leader suffering from the bleeding effect and spearing us because we're Hittites or Thracians.
I won't. The Thracians throw great parties.
Don't forget, we're a team. We'll back you up until you're finished your investigation.
I know. Kyoshi secured the loft yesterday and he's keeping an eye out. Elena's on call doing historical research.
And I'm here to talk if you're feeling any confusion from the Animus.
Always the therapist. I'll go stretch my legs. Too bad we don't have access to the Abstergo gym anymore, huh?
Membership costs too much.
بس كده يا شباب، ده كان فيديو النهارده، اتمنى يكون عجبكم. لو عجبكم يا ريت متنسوش اللايك والشير والسبسكرايب وتفعلوا الجرس عشان يوصلكوا كل جديد. اشوفكم الفيديو اللي جاي. سلام.